Harmano lets out a fearless grin. Is that all the power you've got? Xeno stares directly into his eyes. This is more than enough to stop you. Harmano rips his arm free and immediately throws a crushing punch toward Xeno. But in the blink of an eye, Xeno disappears. Before Harmano can react, Xeno drives a powerful fist into his abdomen. Harmano's eyes widen. Xeno instantly follows with a spinning kick that crashes into Harmano's face. The impact sends Harmano soaring through the air. Xeno flashes behind him and strikes him across the back. Harmano is sent plummeting toward the ground. Yet before reaching the battlefield, Harmano twists his body in midair and unleashes a massive energy wave. Xeno calmly raises one hand and effortlessly redirects the attack away from himself. The energy wave streaks into the distance before exploding far beyond the battlefield. Harmano lands smoothly on the ground. A moment later, Xeno touches down directly across from him. A grin spreads across Harmano's face. Now this fight is finally getting interesting. Xeno remains composed. I'm giving you one last chance. Harmano scoffs. I don't need your mercy. Without another word, both warriors explode forward at the very instant. Their fists collide head-on. Boom! A colossal shockwave tears across the planet-sized arena. Harmano unleashes a relentless barrage of punches. Xeno blocks every single strike with flawless precision. Finding an opening, Xeno drives a devastating knee into Harmano's stomach. Harmano instantly grabs Xeno's leg and hurls him high into the sky. Xeno quickly regains his balance in midair and fires a blazing golden energy blast. Harmano catches the attack with one hand. The blast detonates against his palm, flooding the battlefield with smoke. Without warning, Xeno bursts through the smoke and lands a clean punch across Harmano's face. Harmano stumbles backward. But before Xeno can retreat, Harmano grabs his wrist. A confident smile appears on his face. Got you. He yanks Xeno toward him and drives a devastating punch straight into his chest. Xeno crashes violently into the ground. Hovering high above the battlefield, Harmano raises both hands. A gigantic sphere of dark crimson energy forms overhead. This is the end, Xeno. With a furious roar, he hurls the enormous energy sphere downward. Xeno instantly rises to his feet. Stretching both hands forward, he unleashes a brilliant golden wave of energy. Golden light collides violently against the dark crimson sphere. The entire arena is swallowed by a blinding flash. Goku shields his eyes. Their powers are completely equal. Vegeta immediately shakes his head. No, Kakarot. Xeno is pushing him back. Xeno lets out a powerful scream. His golden energy overwhelms Harmano's attack, shattering it completely. An earth-shaking explosion erupts across the battlefield. Both fighters are blasted in opposite directions. After several moments, they slowly rise to their feet at the same time. Harmano smirks. Very impressive, Xeno. Xeno calmly replies, You can still stop this. Harmano laughs. How many times are you going to say that? Until you finally understand. Harmano's expression turns cold, and I won't understand until you're dead. Both warriors clench their fists. Their energy begins rising once again. Dark crimson lightning erupts around Harmano. Golden lightning crackles around Xeno. The two warriors glare at one another with unwavering determination. Xeno slowly raises his guard. Then come. Harmano answers with a fearless grin. This time, neither of us is holding back. They launch towards each other at unimaginable speed. Their movements become so fast that every warrior can see nothing except streaks of golden and crimson light racing across the battlefield. Goku watches with wide eyes. This could be the final clash. Vegeta nods. They're pouring everything they have into this single attack. Xeno drives his right fist forward. Harmano throws his own right punch with equal force. The two attacks are only inches away from colliding, when suddenly a dark shadow appears between them. In the very next instant, an overwhelmingly powerful demon catches both punches with his bare hands. A shockwave far greater than anything before erupts throughout the entire arena. Yet, the demon doesn't move even an inch. Xeno's eyes widen in disbelief. Harmano freezes in shock. Goku can hardly believe what he's seeing. He's stopped both of their punches at the same time? Vegeta's expression immediately hardens. Who is this? For the very first time, even the Grand Priest looks genuinely shocked. The two Xenos fall completely silent. The mysterious demon slowly raises his head. A sinister light burns within his eyes. Still holding both warriors' fists effortlessly, a faint smile appears across his face. Then he speaks. Is this the full extent of your power? An eerie silence consumes the entire Tournament of Power arena. The demon continues gripping Xeno's and Harmano's fists with absolute ease. The smile on his face never fades. Both warriors struggle with all their strength, yet they cannot move him even a single inch. Xeno glares at him. Who are you? Beside him, Harmano desperately tries to pull his arm free. Let go of me! The demon slowly turns his gaze toward them. So, you truly believe you're powerful? His grip tightens. Both Xeno and Harmano instinctively tense. The demon smiles even wider. You haven't even come close to witnessing true power. The instant those words leave his mouth, he violently pulls both warriors towards himself. Crash! Their foreheads collide with tremendous force. An immense shockwave explodes across the arena. Xeno's vision instantly goes black. Harmano's consciousness fades at the same moment. Their lifeless bodies crash onto the battlefield, completely unconscious. An eerie silence falls over the entire Tournament of Power arena. Goku stares ahead in complete disbelief. He knocked out both Xeno and Harmano with a single attack? Vegeta narrows his eyes. That is no ordinary warrior. Beerus glares at the mysterious demon. I can barely even sense his energy. Whis speaks quietly beside him. Lord Beerus, I don't believe that energy belongs to this multiverse. Beerus turns toward him. What are you implying? Whis keeps his eyes fixed on the battlefield. That warrior is undoubtedly a demon. Its power far surpasses that of any ordinary warrior from the demon realm. At that moment, both Xenos suddenly rise from their thrones. For the very first time, genuine fear appears on their faces. Stepping forward, present Xeno stares directly at the mysterious demon. No! His voice echoes throughout the silent arena. This can't be happening. Future Xeno's eyes widen in shock. How could he possibly be here? Without another second to waste, present Xeno quickly turns around. Grand Priest! Do something! Silence. No answer comes. Xeno frantically looks around. The Grand Priest is nowhere to be seen. Neither of his royal guards are standing at their posts. Grand Priest! Suddenly, a calm voice echoes from behind him. Looking for someone? Both Xenos immediately turn around. Sitting casually upon the royal thrones are two more demons. One of them is Gilgamesh, the other, Demon King Zeth. Behind them, the Grand Priest and both of Xeno's guards are imprisoned inside separate energy barriers. The Grand Priest repeatedly strikes the barrier with overwhelming force, yet not even the slightest crack appears. Present Xeno's expression darkens. Grand Priest. Seated comfortably on the throne, Gilgamesh smiles. Relax. They're still alive. A quiet laugh escapes his lips, but how much longer they remain alive depends entirely on your behavior. Both Xenos glare at him. You've gone too far, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh slightly inclines his head. You are a god, so why have you chosen to side with the demons? For a brief moment, Gilgamesh remains silent. Then a small sphere of energy forms above one of his fingertips. You see, Xeno, I grew tired of ruling over such a small universe. Beerus immediately scoffs. A small universe? Gilgamesh doesn't even bother looking at him. The same people, the same planets, the same laws, the same limitations. He closes his hand, causing the tiny sphere of energy to disappear. So I asked myself, why not make my universe much bigger? Present Xeno's expression hardens. So that's why you formed an alliance with the demon realm. A sinister smile spreads across Gilgamesh's face. Exactly. He slowly turns toward the figure sitting beside him. Demon King Szeth and I will rule this entire multiverse together. Every god of destruction and every angel falls silent in shock. From within his prison, the Grand Priest calls out, "Gilgamesh, do you even understand what you've done?" Gilgamesh calmly meets his gaze. "Yes, Grand Priest. For the first time in my life, I know exactly what I'm doing." Before anyone else can speak, Demon King Szeth lets out a disappointed sigh. This is boring. Gilgamesh glances at him. Szeth slowly rises from his throne. All of these gods, and they're doing nothing except standing there. He extends one hand toward the battlefield. Let's make things a little more entertaining. His cold gaze sweeps across every god of destruction. All of you, come down to the arena. The gods glare back at him with burning fury. Szeth smiles, and face my demon warrior, Darius. At that very moment, the demon who had effortlessly defeated Xeno and Harmano slowly walks away from their unconscious bodies. He gives them one final glance before turning toward the assembled gods. Szeth's voice echoes across the arena. Every single god of destruction will fight him together. Darius silently clenches his fist. An overwhelming aura of black and deep crimson energy erupts from his body. The battlefield trembles beneath its pressure. Szeth folds his arms. Let's see whether all of you can accomplish what those two could not. Universe 4's god of destruction, Quidala, steps forward in fury. You arrogant fools! Beerus watches him carefully. Pointing directly at Szeth and Gilgamesh, Quidala growls, "Who do you think you are?" Gilgamesh slowly lifts his eyes toward him. Quidala is about to continue, but Gilgamesh casually raises a single finger. A tiny wave of energy slips from his fingertip. Before anyone can react, the attack reaches Quidala. Boom! A massive explosion erupts across the arena. The blinding flash forces every god of destruction to shield their eyes from the devastating blast. As the smoke finally clears, Quitella is nowhere to be seen. His energy signature has vanished completely. A stunned silence sweeps across the battlefield. Every god of destruction and every angel stares in disbelief. Beerus slowly breaks the silence. He erased Quitella with a single finger. Champa instinctively takes a step back. This isn't a joke anymore. Gilgamesh calmly surveys the gods. His expression remains completely emotionless. Does anyone else have something to say? No one answers. Several gods glare at him with burning rage, yet not one of them dares to take a single step forward. Gilgamesh shifts his attention toward the mortal fighters. Listen carefully. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Android 17, and every remaining contestant turn toward him. The Tournament of Power Arena is to be evacuated immediately. Vegeta's eyes narrow. And what if we refuse? Gilgamesh looks directly at the Saiyan Prince. A cold smile slowly appears across his face. Then you'll disappear, just like Quatella. Before Vegeta can respond, Goku stretches out his arm, stopping him. Not now, Vegeta. Gilgamesh continues. This battle no longer belongs to mortals. He slowly points toward Darius. From this moment onward, it will be a war between demons and gods. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the mortal fighters began leaving the battlefield one after another. As he walks away, Goku keeps his eyes fixed on Darius. Vegeta, there's something incredibly strange about that demon's power. Vegeta nods without looking away. I know, but the gods of destruction won't fall easily. Standing nearby, Whis silently watches them. For the first time, even his face carries visible concern. High above the arena, Gilgamesh turns toward Demon King Zeth. Zeth glances at him. I don't think this arena is large enough for what's about to happen. A faint smile crosses Zeth's face. Why don't you make it even bigger? I was thinking the same thing. Zeth slowly extends both of his hands. Immediately, the Tournament of Power Arena begins shaking once again. Black energy spreads across the battlefield like an endless tide. The arena expands even further. The battlefield, once the size of a planet, now grows until it rivals several planets combined. Its surface becomes vastly more durable. Towering mountain ranges rise from the ground. Immense craters are carved into the landscape. Countless floating rocks drift through the sky. Zeth calmly admires the transformed battlefield. Now, this arena should be able to withstand Darius's power for a little while. Beerus frowns. For a little while. Whis answers before anyone else can, which means even he knows this entire arena will eventually be destroyed. Gilgamesh turns his attention back toward the Xenos. You've hosted countless tournaments of power. Present Xeno glares at him. Gilgamesh shrugs. But honestly, none of them were ever interesting. He spreads his arms dramatically. Rules, time limits, eliminations. How terribly boring. Zeth chuckles quietly. Gilgamesh's smile widens. But this tournament will continue until your gods draw their very last breath. Present Xeno clenches his fists. You have no idea how this will end. Gilgamesh's expression never changes. Oh, I already know the outcome. He gestures toward Darius. He will win. Zeth finishes the sentence with absolute confidence. And your gods will fall beneath his feet. Gilgamesh raises his voice. So go on, gods. Darius has been waiting for all of you. Meanwhile, Champa quietly steps beside Beerus. I've got an idea. Beerus glances at him, then spit it out. What if all of the gods of destruction fused together? Beerus raises an eyebrow. If every god of destruction combined their power into a single body, we might actually stand a chance against that demon. Beerus remains silent for a moment, then a small grin appears. For once, you've said something intelligent. Before either of them can continue, Whis suddenly appears beside them. No. Both Beerus and Champa turn toward him. Beerus looks confused. What is it? Whis's expression grows even more serious. Fusion won't make any difference. Champa freezes. What? Whis quietly looks toward Darius. That demon is far beyond anything you've imagined. Beerus frowns at that. How powerful is he? For several long seconds, Whis says nothing. Then he finally answers, so powerful that even I cannot perceive the true limits of his strength. A wave of tension spreads through every god of destruction. High above them, Gilgamesh sighs impatiently, "You're wasting far too much time." Once again, a small sphere of energy forms upon his fingertip. You have two choices. Enter the arena, or I'll erase every one of you where you stand. With no other option remaining, the gods of destruction descend into the battlefield. At the very center of the colossal arena, Darius stands motionless with both hands folded behind his back. He slowly scans the assembled gods. So, even together, you still disappoint me.